Every time we peel garlic, most of us only take the cloves and then casually throw all the skins away. I used to do the same. I thought garlic skins were just something that had no value left, and keeping them would only create more clutter. But after some time trying a very simple method, I realized that for so long I had been wasting something very useful in the kitchen. Today I will share with you how I make use of almost the entire garlic bulb after peeling it. From the skins that seem like they are only meant to be thrown away, I can turn them into a lightly fragrant powder to use when cooking. As for the garlic cloves, I prep them in advance so they can be stored neatly and conveniently, which saves a lot of time every day. If your kitchen also uses garlic regularly, then today's content is truly worth trying. It is both economical and helps reduce waste, while also making everyday cooking much easier. First, I choose garlic bulbs that are still fresh, with firm, dry cloves, not soft, not moldy, and without any signs of sprouting. Then I separate each clove from the bulb. At this step, I handle them gently so the cloves do not get bruised. When cloves are bruised too early, the garlic smell becomes stronger, the essential oils escape more quickly, and if they are not used right away, their quality also becomes easier to reduce. Next, I cut off the hard tip of each clove. You only need to cut off a little, and the outer skin will loosen and become much easier to peel. Which beautiful country are you watching this video from? Leave me a comment and let me know. After that, I gently peel off the skin. When you do it this way, peeling garlic no longer takes too much time, especially when you need to prepare a large amount to use gradually. I continue peeling until I finish all the garlic I need. After just a few minutes, I already have a plate of peeled garlic that is clean, neat, and ready for the next steps. Normally at this point, many people would gather all the garlic skins and throw them away. But I do not do that anymore. Because in fact, the garlic skins still keep a very light, very natural aroma. It is not as strong as the garlic cloves, but it has a mild, pleasant fragrance, and if you know how to make use of it, it is very useful. Because garlic skins are the outermost layer, they usually have quite a lot of dirt clinging to them. So before keeping them to use, I always wash them very thoroughly. I put all the garlic skins into a bowl of water, then add a little salt. The salt here helps increase the cleaning effect and also makes me feel more reassured during the preparation process. Then I use my hand to gently stir them so the dirt comes off the skins. After the first wash, I continue rinsing the garlic skins under running water 1 or 2 more times. I do not do this carelessly, because if I want to keep them for cooking, the skins must be truly clean. When I have finished washing them, I pour the garlic skins into a colander to let them drain. I also take the chance to spread them out a little so they can be more airy and dry faster. It is wonderful that we can meet each other from all over the world and share life experiences with one another, isn't it? After the garlic skins have drained, I move on to the drying step. I put all the garlic skins into the air fryer, then spread them out into a thin and fairly even layer. When they are spread out thinly like that, the heat can circulate more evenly, helping the garlic skins dry faster without some parts burning while others are still damp. I dry them at a low temperature, about 90 to 100 degrees Celsius, for around 10 to 15 minutes. At this step, I do not try to make them dry as quickly as possible. I prefer to dry them gently so the garlic skins dry gradually in a natural way, keeping their mild fragrance without becoming scorched. After the first drying time, I take the tray out to check. At this point, the garlic skins usually have only dried slightly on the surface and started to shrink, but they are not completely dry yet. I use my hand to gently stir them so the upper and lower layers change places, helping the skins receive heat more evenly. Then I put them back in to dry for another round of about 8 to 12 minutes. After this round, I take them out again, stir them one more time, and observe carefully. If you see that the garlic skins are already dry, and when you lightly squeeze them they feel crisp and smell fragrant, then they are done, and you should take them out to cool a little. But if you see that they are not yet crisp, then of course you can repeat one more cycle. I put the garlic skins into a blender. Have you subscribed to my channel yet? If not, please press the subscribe button. I blend the garlic until the garlic skins are fine enough. Depending on the type of blender, we may get different results. Some machines make it very fine, while others make it coarser. After blending, I usually sift it once more. Doing that makes the powder finer, more even, and also makes it look nicer when stored. The final result is a kind of powder with a very light, very pleasant aroma, not as strong as fresh garlic, but enough to add extra flavor to dishes. I put this powder into a glass jar or a spice container, then close the lid tightly. After that, I only need to keep it in a dry, cool place and I can use it gradually. This way of storing it is very neat, very clean, and extremely convenient. What I like most about garlic skin powder is that it is very easy to use. It is not the kind of seasoning that is too strong, but rather a light, natural aroma, so it can be added to dishes very flexibly. When cooking soup, broth, or stewed dishes, I can add a little to create an extra base aroma. It does not overpower the other ingredients, but simply makes the dish feel richer and more pleasant. Besides that, I also often use it as a light seasoning to sprinkle over stir-fried dishes, baked dishes, or mix into some simple daily meals. There are times when I only need to sprinkle a little over baked potatoes or pan-fried potatoes, and the dish already smells much better. What do you think? We have been able to make use of garlic skins and create a jar of fragrant seasoning. After keeping the skins to make use of them, I move on to preparing the garlic cloves. This is also a step that I find extremely useful for busy days. I mince the garlic, but I do not mince it too finely. I only mince it moderately so the garlic still keeps a slight coarseness. When done this way, the garlic still keeps a natural feel, does not get mashed too much, and when used for cooking it is also tastier. After that, I put the minced garlic into a zip bag. I spread it out thinly so the bag lies flat and it is easy to separate portions when needed. Usually I also divide it into small sections or portions just enough for one time of cooking. This way is especially convenient, because when I cook, I do not have to take out the whole bag to thaw and then put it back again. I usually keep this bag of minced garlic in the freezer. With that storage method, the garlic can be used for many months and still remain very convenient. Each time I need it, I only need to break off or separate just one portion that is enough, then put it into the dish. Very fast, very clean, and very time-saving. This is the kind of simple preparation that makes everyday cooking feel much easier. Since maintaining this habit, I almost always have garlic ready in the kitchen. I do not need to peel it all over again every time I cook, it does not take much preparation time, and it also helps avoid leaving fresh garlic too long until it spoils. Besides using them in the kitchen, sometimes I also make use of garlic skins for indoor plants. This is a very simple and gentle tip, and if you like taking care of plants, you can try it. I put the garlic skins into a clean cup or bottle, then pour in enough water to completely cover the skins. Then I close it tightly and leave it at room temperature for about 1 day. During that time, the natural substances in the garlic skins will gradually infuse into the water. After soaking, I strain out the solids and keep only the liquid. If I find the smell a little strong, I dilute it a bit more before using it. This liquid can be used to water lightly around the base of the plant or put into a spray bottle to mist the leaves. Sometimes I also chop the garlic skins into smaller pieces and lightly mix them into the soil around the base of the plant. As they gradually break down, they help make the soil looser. Have you subscribed to my channel yet? If not, please press the subscribe button. If you also use garlic often, try applying these methods once and see whether they fit your family's daily routine. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any other ways to use garlic, remember to leave me a comment and let me know. Goodbye and see you again.